Wow, we are back. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Hey.
Oh my God, we are back, and it has been a long, long time since I have been behind this camera. Take us back all the way to early February was the last time that I popped on behind the camera. I've missed out on a lot. Last time I was streaming, I think it would have been Australia and India in the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Maybe I did... No, it was Australia and India in the Border Gavaskar Trophy. The last test I did was day 5 in Melbourne. So that would have been... No, I did a Sydney stream. I did Sydney. So day 5, it would have been before my 16th birthday. I know that for sure. But we are back behind the camera that I took such a long break off. Wow. Jeez Louise. Well... Australia and West Indies here at Kensington Oval, test 1 of 3 of the Australia and Windies test. We know Australia are dominating 2-0 over in West Indies and have retained the series, but I'm going to play my Cricket25 starting off, Cricket24 starting off with Australia and West Indies here at Kensington Oval. Constas at its opening the batting, Cam Green at 3, Inglis around at 4, Head at 5. And what do we think of Constas so far? I mean, besides the...
We're live this morning from Kensington Oval. You join us for this...
Let me turn off the commentary real quick. Besides, realistically, the Border Gavaskar Trophy, I don't really know what Constas has done. I know he's had a rough patch. A rough patch, actually. Where would I go to turn off audio settings? Let's turn the commentary down. We'll turn that down to 0. We'll keep the master. We'll keep the announcements, crowd sounds, environment, on-field sounds. We'll keep that to max. But what do we think of Constas batting at opening for Australia? I feel like he's had a bit of an unlucky run with the bat in recent times. Unfortunate for the Duck and some very low-scoring innings through Australia and West Indies, but we'll see what we can do for him today.
West Indies and Australia. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions.
Look at that. Constas, Khawaja, Smith, Inglis, Head, Webster, Carey, Cummins, Stark.
I think the right move will be to have a bowl.
Did I not turn the commentary off? Like, did I not just do that? Commentary needs to be down, bro. Get out of here, commentators. There. The commentator, heads or tails, tails never fails, especially over at Kensington Oval in West Indies. Well, West Indies have won the toss. You bat on this pitch, realistically. Fuck. West Indies have chosen the bowl, so it means I'm going to be sending Constas and Khawaja out. I've got no choice to send Constas and Khawaja out. I don't get a choice. I don't get a choice. Out they go. That's the wrong one. That is the wrong camera angle. It's been a while since I've done streaming, and I played a couple of career modes, so I haven't really done this in a while. Broadcast 1, that could be the running. Here we are. Khawaja, Constas to face ball 1. The ball. The crowd is definitely out and about. Constas wants to be out and about. West Indies want to be out and about. Let's see what they've got. Constas to face second ball of the West Indies tour. As you can tell, it's been a while since I've been behind. I can't even talk without stuttering. None off the first over so far. Khawaja and Constas to opening the batting. Roach charging in. Leave that one, Constas. Nice. Don't want to make any early mistakes. It's Constas. It's Khawaja. It's Australia. That's a good way to start. 4 for Khawaja. 4 for Constas. I almost said 4 for Khawaja, but that's a way to start. Maybe I've got hard difficulty batting on. Just seemed a little bit too easy. Surely that's a wide umpy. Give it. Not give it.
Manly Ferry yesterday.
The Manly Ferry. It was good. I was actually on my way to Four Pines Park as Manly played the Rabbitohs. What a game that was. None for 4 off the first. What are we thinking? Khawaja, how will he go against this West Indian attack? Oh, no, why was that actually close? Hang on, why was that actually close to knocking the top of the front bail off? Oh, okay, no, it wasn't. I made out of that it was going to be really, really close. Khawaja's second ball of the game. What can he do, honestly? Just leave it. Got to play it smart here, Australia. None for 4 off 1.2.
Penrith could come back and get into the grand final.
I don't think Penrith will get into the grand final. Clip it, do whatever, and if they get in, show me later. But I really do not think that Penrith are going to come back and play in this year's grand final. I think that there is better teams around them, and I don't see them making this year's grand final.
Riley is not happy about his team.
Riley's not happy about his team. Yeah. I was actually at Manly in Parramatta a little bit earlier in the year, but let's go. Dot balls to start. Oh, off the head of Khawaja, the bouncer from Joseph. The boos are allowed. Is that the Australian Raw? I haven't been behind the camera, so I'm so nervous to talk because it's like I haven't done this in months. That's a good block. That's a maiden for Joseph. Australia finished 9 for 4 off 2. Bro, we need Constas and Khawaja to talk here. They are the hopes of Australia to get runs. Nice block. Don't want to risk it, especially when we're 9 for 4. All the runs coming off of Khawaja are Constas 4. Again, Constas will whip away. Found that place he wanted. Is that 4? It's not. It's thrown back from the deep. What is happening to Australia? What is happening to me? I've lost my special touch behind the camera. I'm not good behind the camera anymore, bro. I'm not good behind the camera anymore. Just leave that. All the runs of Australia coming from Constas, 7 off 8. Khawaja yet to get off the mark. What was Khawaja doing? Seriously, this is Australia and their experienced man, Usman Khawaja, who's rookie, our new Sam Constas. Top ball. 9 for 7 off 2.5. We're going to go again. Khawaja getting the ducks. Constas getting the runs. Oh, there we are. A wider ball, a wider bouncer. Stay the one. Khawaja gets off the mark. It took almost 3 overs for Khawaja to get off the mark, but look at this. Just a wider ball, and he was just able to just get some runs on the board at least. I'm happy with that. The runs are on the board. The runs, they do flow. Khawaja 1 off 10. Just get some runs, mate. Not looking to play anything, especially when Joseph is playing this weird line that he does. Australia need to be careful where their scoring comes from. 9 for 8 off 3.1. It's a traditional start to test cricket. Khawaja now, he will get some runs. There's 4 for Usman Khawaja. It took some time, but he found the boundary rope. I don't think Joseph will bowl that full to Khawaja, and that's straight on, knowing exactly where he'll whip him, and that is straight back past him, straight back down for 4. No run. Khawaja's getting a bit confident now. A bit of bat on the ball. 3 and over, almost 4 down. Australia a none for 12. Good block by Khawaja. What is the thoughts on Constas and Khawaja's opening pairing? I do definitely think that McSweeney should come back in the test side at some point. That's another dot ball. That's well bowled. Final ball of the over. Joseph to Khawaja. All the runs are coming from Constas. Straight down the round again for the second time this over. Goes Khawaja. None for 16 of 4 overs. Australia not punishing really early. Couple 4s here and there, but nothing much. Oof. The Yorker was swinging it on Khawaja's toes, Constas's toes. Bro, I've lost my touch around the camera. I'm telling you, I don't have it anymore. This is why I don't stream, because I don't have it anymore. I really don't have it. The amount of stutters, the amount of mistakes I've made, I just don't have it anymore. I used to be way better than I actually am. Constas can't block for his life. 16 off it so far. Australia not looking too good so far. Surely that's a wide. Come on. Bro, what? He's bowled this same ball 3 or 4 times this over, expecting me to get a play at it. Oh, Constas, bro, come on. I need to be... He's only going to bowl that. He's only going to bowl that, but it's going to force me to get out. Yes, Constas. No, get back there, get back there. End of the over. Australia finish on none for 16. That's another maiden, bro. That's another maiden. Khawaja needs to improve this batting he's been using in recent form. So does Constas. Surely. There we are. Final wide. Finally the umpy budges for a wide. None for 17 now. Off 5 overs. There we are. There's some runs. Khawaja will get it down ground. They'll stay for the 2. Australia none for 19. Australia need to keep their wickets safe. They don't need to be playing dumb shots. No chances of run-outs. Australia holding firm so far. None for 19 on this weird pitch. Again, Australia need to be watching that. An early chance of a run out, and that would break what's boiling at the moment. It's bubbling good for Australia. Stay there again. Again, Australia are doing enough to hold their line. None for 19 off 5.4. Khawaja 11 off 20. Constas 7 off 14. There we are. There's the pull shot Khawaja needed. Read it very well all the way to the ropes. Australia will go none for 23. Khawaja seen the low ball. Look at this. It was straight on the chest. Actually, it was straight on the toes. Khawaja seen and found a gap well. That is what I like from Usman Khawaja. 15 off 21. Constas 7 off 14. Now the runs are coming from Khawaja as he settles in. Another one from Khawaja. Hasn't got enough on it. It goes down. There's a defender there. We'll finish the over off. Australia finished none for 25. 8 coming from that over. It looks like all their runs might come from Khawaja. 84 overs remaining in the day's play. Constas looking like he wants to settle to the crease. The 19-year-old kid, Sam Constas, and an ageing Usman Khawaja, but still an amazing cricketer. Nothing coming from it there. None for 25. What can Constas produce? Oh, that might be gone. Not out. Given not out. Will West Indies review? I think it's gone. They're going to review. Constas is gone. That was such a dumb shot by me. Outside off. Oh, impacts outside off. Wickets is missing. I mean, they had every right to review that. They did have every right to review that, and honestly, I thought he was out there. Look at that. Bang. Straight where you don't want to be hit. Straight between your future ahead of you on your Constas. Sam Constas, mate. What a 19-year-old gun. 7 off 17. That will rattle his confidence a bit. Just needs to get back in there and play that cricket he's used to playing. It's 6.4 overs down, and Australia none for 25, chasing what could be the head of his future here. The next David Warner at the opening helm. What have Australia got with Constas? I'm thinking a reverse sweep, but it's too early to judge. Just get the over and done with. None for 27 off 7. None for 25 off 7, sorry. Where all the runs have come from, and that's me and Joseph with Khawaja batting at the crease. They're going real wide this time after a really, really costly over that kind of set Australia's innings off and ready last time. 17 off 23 for Khawaja. Why would you bowl that when you know how much it cost you the first time? Thankfully, it's only a single, but it gets Khawaja off strike. Constas will find some more balls that he needs. Khawaja 18 off 24. Constas only 7 off 20. He needs a bit of luck to string his way. Oh no, that could have been 4. What could and should have been 4 turns into just 1. Yeah, that would have been gone as well. No one was stopping that. I'm sorry, but no one is stopping that. Robbed of probably a boundary that could have changed Constas with positive mindset. Khawaja to the crease. 18 off 24. Australia none for 27 off 7.3. There we are, Khawaja. There is 4 for Usman Khawaja. Just taking the foot on this match. Rapid fire acceleration. Proving to Australia why he is still the man. Why he is in the opening 2. At 36, I believe, years of age. He's still got it. Block there from that man, Usman Khawaja. 22 of 26. He's starting it off quickly. You can see the runs, and I mean, go for it. Final ball of the over. Just a strike. Lovely strike from Khawaja. A second boundary. 10 coming from the over. And all of it basically coming from that man, Usman Khawaja, who started slow, but has now overtaken Sam Constas. 26 off 27. Australia none for 35 off 8. 8 off 22 for Sam Constas. Kawaja looking like where the runs are coming from. I might try a reverse sweep somewhere down the lower deck. Not what I was after. Oh, but I'll take the over. No, I won't. No, I won't. There's a fielder there. I won't take anything. I will take nothing. I need to hit a reverse sweep.
Look what that person said to me on Roblox.
Give me 1 second, man. That's not the border reverse sweep. That was definitely... I need to hit a reverse sweep against this guy. Have a look. From that, where they reviewed that LBW, where they thought they got Constas earlier, look at the line he's bowling. Pitching outside off. Look, it's missing. It's nowhere near the stumps. When they reviewed that first ball... trying to get a reverse sweep, man. I'll take a look at now. I'll take a proper look later, man, and I'll respond to it. At the moment, I'm trying to lead Australia on none for 35 off 9. Kawaja, this is where Australia's runs are coming from. Look at this. It's this man, Usman Kawaja. He's got everything so far today. He's gotten 26 of Australia's 35 runs. Constas is very, very slow off the mark. Like, you can agree with me, Harvey. Constas is slow here. Those in-swinging Yorkers aren't in the way of Kawaja, who has hit pretty much all of Australia's runs, and it's all been boundaries. Just see out the over. 10 overs down, almost, and Australia are only at that none for 35 mark. So they're progressing all right. There's a hit from Kawaja again. He can be deadly. He struck 4. None for 39. Kawaja's just warming up. If there is any man to get Australia on a good start, it's Usman Kawaja, 30 off 31. You don't bowl straight to Usman Kawaja. You really don't. He has pumped them for 30 already. Oh, that was a bit late, but it rolls. And it rolls for 4. 10 down, another 8 off the over, and it's all Kawaja. He's leading them at the moment, maybe player of the match, really early on. Now they've got a right arm medium. Here's where Constas needs to watch out. He's been rattled to start things. And if he doesn't watch out, he's going to be forced to watch out. Not a great start at all. Where are the others at? Where's Riley and all that?
The person won't leave me alone.
Person won't leave you alone. I wish I could help, man, but I really can't. Alrighty. 8 off 30 for... Bro, finally Constas gets some runs after a slow start. Constas bangs a well-needed 4.
I said I was going to call the police on them, but they got scared.
Yeah, that's usually the best way. 12 off 31 for Constas. Look at that, the slow start starting to form an innings. Australia faced about 60-odd deliveries, about 66-odd deliveries, and have only put 47 on this quickly. That's 11 down, and Australia are none for 47. Around this point, you'd want to be up around that 50 mark, so I guess we're not really below par average, although we kind of really are. Khawaja looking to strike back though. There's 50 for Australia. Usman Khawaja gets it. It's been all Khawaja. It has been all Khawaja. 38 off 34. I think he's trailing a 50. Back-to-back shots just along the park. Look at it roll away. Khawaja's gone for 4 again. 55 off 11.2. Khawaja's on 42. Constas is on 12. Everything's come from Khawaja, that man. Again, that is back-to-back-to-back boundaries. They're from hitting 50. Oh, Khawaja's gone! Khawaja has to go. No. I've got a review, but I know it's out. The fall of Usman. Khawaja will in fact depart on 46. What an innings it was. 10 fours. Australia are now 1 for 59. Wow. LBW is Usman Khawaja. Come on, Smith. Not a good start, really. It was a good start. Now it's folding 1 for 59. That's not how you want to start after you had an even better start. You have an amazing start and then you fall off like that because you lose Usman Khawaja, who really was striking everything to an LBW. Look at that, 4-4-4 and wicket. Joseph got his man, really. And he's got Smith.